This story is sponsored by the Central Minnesota Federal Credit Union in Cold Spring.
Welcome everyone, Matt Leiter here as we take a look at the 2006 ROCORI's girls volleyball team. It's Parents' Night. ROCORI playing host to the Brainerd Warriors. Starting lineups: number 1, Emma Schott; number 2, Alyssa Trout; number 5, Sam Funenstein; number 6, Caitlin Griffin; number 8, Jenna Schrader; and number 11, Amy Hiltner. ROCORI's team very senior heavy as they start 4 seniors, coached by Ted Faber. The girls off to a very quick start in a big CLC matchup. Funenstein setting it up to Caitlin Griffin, and she slams it home for the Spartans. And here it's time for a long rally. The Spartans would eventually lose the point, but a few bumps, hits, and spikes, and the Spartans looking sharp early on, unable to get the point, however, against Brainerd in the first game of the match. That would be one of the few points the Spartans would lose all game long as Schrader serves it up to the Brainerd Warriors awaiting the serve. And a nice dig by Caitlin Griffin, and the Spartans would squeak that one over the hands of the Warrior defense. And the Spartans, nice dig by Sam Funenstein there, gets back up and spikes it home for the point for the Spartans. Everyone doing their part in the first game here. Alyssa Trout picking up a few floor burns, sliding into your camera view right there. And the Spartans would go on to rally for the point, and the ensuing serve for ROCORI would be of the ace style. And the Spartans really giving it to the Brainerd Warriors here. And in control are the Spartans. Once again playing nice defense right at the net. Funenstein lobs it up, and there is number 8, Jenna Schrader, there to spike it home. And after a few Brainerd Warrior lapses, ROCORI would pick up the point. And here, ROCORI just once again giving it to the Brainerd Warriors. A nice setup. Little collision there between Alyssa Trout and Funenstein, but they would rally, and a nice block at the net by Alyssa Trout. The Spartans defense showing that they are superior to the Brainerd Warriors as they will eventually get the point with Trout in front of the net again. The Spartans would go to their bench. Emma Schott would come out of the game, and Marna Dockendorf would come into the game. And the Spartans helping her out, making sure she's in the right position for ROCORI as they have a big lead in the first game. They would go on to win the match against the Brainerd Warriors. The ROCORI girls volleyball team off to a very good start this season. Funenstein would lob it up to Schrader, and she would hammer it home. Brainerd unable to return it. And there's a nice dig out and a lob over the top of the net by some of the Spartan backup players, and they would once again win the point for ROCORI.
This story is sponsored by the Central Minnesota Federal Credit Union in Cold Spring. The credit union is proud to support the rich tradition of ROCORI athletics and the contribution it makes to student development. At the Central Minnesota Federal Credit Union, all ROCORI athletes are champions in our community.